Stock quotation. Daily transaction of NYSE Nasdaq common stocks have reported in most city newspaper, or we can see them in our own newspaper as well, and then we can analyze them accordingly and have a grasp of the understanding of the financial information services. Well, if we read them accordingly, we will learn many things about them. Say, for instance, when we read these financial reports in the newspaper, there are different columns, there are different rows. If my learners are interested in them, I can share with them these rows and columns as well, so that next time when they go through these business journals, newspaper, financial pages, they can learn and understand it better. Let's talk about the first column. YTD percent CHG shows the stock price percentage change for the calendar year to date. GAP's common stock price has increased 4% for year 2004 as of mid June. Let's talk about the second one. The next two columns of high and low show the highest and the lowest prices paid for one share of GAP stock during the past year. Note that stock prices throughout are expressed in dollars per share. In past 52 weeks, then GAP's stock ranged in value from 24.13 to 16.7 per share. This range reveals moderately the volatile stock price. Next, we talk about the fourth column, which is stock is abbreviated company name. And next, we talk about the NYSE, the symbol for the stocks GPS is listed in column 5, and SIM is there. Let's talk about the sixth column where we've got div indicates that GAP pays annual cash dividend of 0.09 per share. This amount can be compared with the payouts by the other companies as well. Column 7 YLD percentage is the dividend yield expressed as the percentage of the stock current price shown in column 10. GAP's dividend yield is 0.4%, and potential buyers can compare this yield with returns they might get from the alternative investments. Column 8 PE shows price earning ratio, the current price of the stock divided by the firm's current annual earnings per share. And on this day, GAP's PE is 20, which means that investors are willing to pay $20 for each dollar reported profits to own GAP stock. This figure can be compared with PE's ratios of the other stock when deciding which is better investment. The PE for some stock is indicated as CC, a code meaning that stock PE is greater than that of 100, or odd indicates stock had negative earnings for the past 4 quarters. The last three columns detail the days trading. Column 9, volume 100, shows the number of shares in hundreds that were traded. In the case of 40,017, some investors interpret the increase in trading volume as an indicator of forthcoming price changes in the stock. Column 10 closes shows that GAP's lost sale of the day was 24.15, and the final column net change shows the difference between the previous day's close and the close of that single day being reported. The closing price of the GAP stock was 0.05 higher than it was on the previous business day. Day to day changes are indicators of the recent price stability and volatility. These listings also report unusual conditions of importance to investors, as next to the stock symbol, for example, would indicate either stock split or dividend change, each individual's proportionate share of the ownership, or an extra stock dividend paid by a company during the past 52 weeks, or an N accompanying stock symbol would indicate that this stock is newly issued during the past 52 weeks. The stock listing contain index explaining the various codes for unusual conditions. It's always recommendable that the people should read them, understand them. It not only provides a skill, but also improves the understanding. And one can certainly learn many things by just going through the graphics. And then one can make a story out of it.